All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here, day 4 on Radio Row with the one and only Darren Smith. And of course, we have a Hall of Fame Super Bowl champion. Of course, for some of you fans who were of Kansas City, of course, he played for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but he actually coached at one time with the Las Vegas. Well, it wasn't the Las Vegas, the Oakland Raiders. So, Charlene, this one's for you. I'm joined by Rod Woodson. Rod, first of all, thank you so very much for your time. What brings you to Radio Row once again this year?
Well, the NFLPA has partnered with the DEA for their campaign, the One Pill Can Kill campaign. And it's personal for me. My oldest son had an addiction when he was younger. At that time, fentanyl wasn't a real blown up thing in the U.S. But if you think about poisoning and overdosing, it's the number one killer in America of ages of 18 to 45 years old. And you think about what fentanyl can do, 3 to 4 grains of fentanyl can kill you. And, the biggest thing is one pill can kill, but a conversation can save a life.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing. It's like, our old saying, we grew up, it takes a village to raise a kid.
True.
And in neighborhoods and in schools and on teams, if you see somebody going sideways, if you see somebody doing something that they shouldn't be doing by taking pills and thinking that maybe I'm going to get the prescription that's legit on social media, that's not where it works.
Yeah.
You can't get a legit prescription on social media. So I think that's the biggest thing, just to have those conversations with individuals you might see going down the wrong path, especially when it's coming to taking individual drugs.
Now, I know you because you had a personal involvement with it, like you said, with your son being addicted to it. But was it the DA, was it the NFL Alumni Health that came to you and asked you to be a part of this? And
the NFLPA did, and it was easy to say yes.
Yeah,
because I think it's critical get this information out to the masses. And what the DEA does, I mean, they got more information than I do, right? But to the work that they're putting in to save lives in our communities, the information, and I mean, I love the slogan. The slogan itself is like the one pill can kill, but a conversation can save a life.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing. Just speak up to people and to kids and to individuals who might be struggling.
When did fentanyl become that potential? I don't want to say drug of choice, but
that would be DEA question. She can answer that one better than me. I don't know exactly when it became like the end drug.
Yeah,
I really can't answer that question.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I
know it wasn't when my son was younger, so it's been over the last, I would say, 10 years or so.
And I realize because they always talk about how something it ends up being laced with it. Because like you said, it doesn't take much it doesn't take much of that to kill someone. So that just threw me off. So want to get your thoughts, of course, because you hear Super Bowl and stuff like that. Got to get your thoughts on this weekend's matchup between the Chiefs and the Eagles, and your thought process on this run that Kansas City has made over the years, and of course, rematch of 2 years ago, and just love to get your overall thoughts.
Well, I mean, you think about what Kansas City is. Patrick Mahomes made Kansas City.
Yeah.
Once he came in and he's grown, I think what Andy Reid has done is he allows his players to be themselves inside of his system. All the different things that he normally would do, like flipping the ball. That's a no-no. Throwing the ball late, that's a no-no. But
the behind your back,
he allows it to happen, right? And having Spags on the defensive side, being so aggressive the way he is, and the way he calls the game. I think the way they played defensively this year, when the offense was struggling, the defense was playing really good football. And I think they came a little bit down to earth over the last couple of weeks. But then Patrick Mahomes always makes 1 to 2 to 3 plays in a game that kind of changes the outcome of the game. But when you look at Philly, that Mr. Barkley ain't no joke. I mean, he's Barry Sanders-ish, which is a compliment because he's not Barry Sanders, yes, but he has that vision. He has that cutting ability. He's strong. He's physical. He's faster than Barry. So when he gets out, you ain't catching him.
Yeah.
And I think, Hurts, he's coming in healthier because 2 weeks ago he was hurt. He was banged up from the previous week. He got his knee banged up a little bit. So I think he's going to be healthier. And that defensive front, what Vic Fangio does, he doesn't blitz a whole bunch. He's the opposite of what Steve is, right? Steve, he's bringing that pressure.
He will.
Like 25% of the time, 3 out of 4 or 1 out of 4, he's bringing it. He's coming to get you. Vic doesn't do that because he can get pressure with his front four. What I love about what Philly can do, and I think the biggest challenge for Philly is their linebackers on Travis Kelce. So if I'm Philly, I'm putting a safety on Travis Kelce, and I'm trying to hit him at the line of scrimmage. I'm trying to slow him down so he can't get off the line to make it a little bit cloudier for Patrick to see who he wants to go to first.
But are you willing to risk the 2 wide receivers on the outside going deep and going one-on-one with them?
Yeah. I think they've played well.
They don't have Rod Woodson out there.
No, they don't. But they played well. As long as you stay on the upfield shoulder, that's the biggest portion. You can't give them a free release. You got to stay on the upfield shoulder. If they can do that, it puts them in a pretty good position to make some plays. And they've played solid football this year. When you play with speed, you got to understand what they can do and what you can't do.
Right.
And I think if they can understand that, I think they can play decent. But I think it's going to be a great game. And it's not the same team as it was a couple years ago for Philly.
Yeah,
it's very similar for the Chiefs. They got a little bit more speed, right, from the receiving core. But it's a different Philly team. That front four on the defensive line,
and they are young and fast, and they got like at least 4 of those starters. I think played for Georgia and won national chat. Won national chat. Going back to the one field can kill, but one conversation. Where can people go to get more information about this?
That would be from the DA.
Wait. No, you come on, jump on this headset. No. Yeah, just jump on this headset.
We got the.
Yeah, no, just let us know. Yeah, like you're fine. Just, okay. Yeah, I want our audience to know where they can get more information from. As it relates to the one pill can kill, and if they know someone that has an addiction or that has issues, where they can go to get more information.
So recovery is something that we strongly suggest for anybody. Reach out, get help. There's help everywhere. For more information about how to have good conversations with your kids, your family, your neighbors at barbecues, dea.gov/onepill. It's on here.
Okay.
And we're issuing a DEA challenge because we're asking everyone, yourself included, to use your platform, use your voice, and reach as many people as you can with this very important life-saving message. People are dying at an alarming rate, and we can prevent this with a very simple conversation. One pill can kill, but one conversation might save a life.
I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. And make sure you all go to that website, as she mentioned before, to get more information and to find help for people if they need. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Woodson, but before I let you go, I've got to get your thoughts on who wins the game and why.
Who wins the game and why? All right. I don't need to sit down and answer this one. I got Philly.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got Philly.
This ain't the Raider in you.
23-21.
That low score?
Yep. I like defense. I know you like offense.
Everybody
likes offense.
No,
everybody wants points being scored. I'm a defensive-minded guy. So defense.
I like money.
Well,
because I'm betting on the game, so I like money.
Are you going for the over?
Yes.
See, there we go. I'm going for the under, but I don't bet.
Well,
so there we go.
Yeah, you can't.
I'm sorry that I said that.
No.
I didn't mean to hurt you.
One last question. So, do you miss coaching? Are you still coaching, or do you plan on getting back into coaching?
God opened the door He wants me to walk through. If He wants me to coach, He'll open that door for me. If He doesn't, I'm good. I've been blessed with my life.
Okay. All right.
Appreciate it.
Rod Woodson, thank you so very much for joining us on Radio Row. I really wish you the very best.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back after this time out. We'll be joined by Sean Alexander in about 15 minutes.